to not die in the winter of your dating journey. How to not give up in the winter of your dating journey. Just don't give up. Hang in there. Hang in there. Welcome back to Church Girls Wanna Get Married Too. My name is Janice Hylton Thompson. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and please share. Today I have a beautiful surprise for you, my darling sisters, and I want to encourage you about not giving up in the winter of your dating journey, because after winter, this is what you will have if you don't give up in the winter of your dating journey. All winter long, my rose bush looked dead. It was all twigs and it was dry and ashy. It was dry and ashy. It looked dead. It looked like it had no life in it. It looked beaten down by the snow, by the sleet, by the storm. It looked so dead, like it had no life. It had no life at all. It just looked as if it was a dry, thirsty tree. And all winter, I looked at it and I even thought to myself, that thing is dead. And as you go about and as you date, my sisters, gather data on the guys you meet. Dating is also the process of eliminating those guys who are not what you want. Eliminate them because they are not what you want. And in the winter of your dating journey, you sometimes want to give up. Some of my sisters have even thrown in the towel, so their dating journey is dead. But I'm encouraging you not to give up, because right after the storm, right after the winter, right after the sleet, right after everything looks dead, like no dates, nobody's asking you out. You look in the mirror and you wonder, is something wrong with me? Why ain't nobody asking me out? I haven't been on a date in months, years. But then you begin to reposition yourself. You begin to make a few adjustments. Maybe you were sitting in the church all the time and you've been watching my videos and you say, you know what? I need to reposition myself. I need to know what kind of guys I like so that I can put myself in their environment. And so you begin to reposition yourself. And then all of a sudden, someone will ask you out. All of a sudden, after the winter, I came out. It didn't have any leaves on it. And one morning I woke up and guess what? There was one leaf, 2 leaves, 3 leaves, 5, 10, 15, 20 leaves. I was like, oh, my rose bush is not dead. It's coming back in. Oh, I'm so happy. All of a sudden somebody's going to start asking you out. And you're going to have one date. You're going to have 2 dates. And you're going to meet 3 guys and 4 guys. Because remember, ladies, dating is the process of elimination. And it is how to gather data on the guys you meet. And so you begin to gather data, and then you realize that this one ain't it. This one ain't it. And then you start to get discouraged again because, you're getting dates, but you're not getting any fruits. Just like I had a whole lot of leaves. But the flowers, I had no flowers. And I was like, oh man, I have a lot of leaves, but I don't have any flowers. And my coworker, he has roses too, and he saw me and he said, hey, did you start getting flowers yet? He asked if I have rose buds. I said, no, I don't have any rose buds. I don't have any flowers. And I thought I was going to get flowers for Mother's Day. And he said, no. Look at the tree. Do you have any rose buds? I was like, no, I don't have any rose buds. He said, no. Go home, stand at your rose bush, and look at it and see if you see any rose buds. And I came home and I stood and I looked and I saw rose buds. Look at that little baby. Look at those little babies. Doesn't look like a flower. It just looked like a little bud, like a little baby. You know, the baby just start coming out tiny and small, and then it grows, and then it begins to peak, and then look at that. And then I didn't get any flowers for Mother's Day, and I was so sad, and I was like, I usually have flowers for Mother's Day. And I told my coworker, I didn't get flowers for Mother's Day. And he was like, they're coming, they'll come. And then so for Memorial Day, I thought, surely I'm going to have flowers. And I didn't have any flowers for Memorial Day. And I even posted on Facebook, I said, I don't have any flowers. What's going on? And somebody say, Janice, the winter was a little bit longer this year. And it stayed colder. And I was like, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. And then one morning I woke up and I had one little flower. One little baby tiny flower. And then there was another little baby flowers. And then another little one. And then over the weekend I was going away to Louisiana to see my godmother. And I said, I have a few little flowers. There's about 5, 6, 7 flowers. And I said, you know what? By the time I come back, I'm going to have a rose bush full of flowers. And guess what? I came back and look. But my sister, sometimes, even with the good flowers, there are some bad ones. There are some bad ones. There's some bad ones, like this. Look. You know, the scripture talks about wolves in sheep clothing. They pretend, but they're not real. Remember Jesus at the tree that had a lot of bushes, and the bushes said there were fruit, but there were no fruit. And it said Jesus answered the tree. Daddy. He answered the tree. Now, did you hear the tree talk to Jesus? Nope. The tree did not talk to Jesus. But in it not having fruit, it spoke to Jesus. And Jesus said, no one shall eat from you from this day forward. And so, ladies, we have to learn to see the good ones and bad ones. You can't go out with every man, because they're not all good. They're not all good. See there? They're pretending. And you have to learn to pick and choose. Which one? The good ones. And you have to be able to look and say, oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. So my sisters, I'm encouraging you not to give up in your dating journey. Don't die in the winter of your dating journey. Don't give up. Reposition yourself. Gather data on multiple guys at once. Because dating is all about gathering the information so that you can make an informed decision. Look at that. That's how your dating journey is going to be. An abundance of guys, an abundance of men asking you out so that you can gather data. Don't give up, my sisters. I love you, and I'm going to cut some of these beautiful flowers for you, and I'm going to make sure you get some of my flowers. And I had mentioned in my other video that my landscaper is going to move this rose bush because even though it flourishes, the position it's in is not a good one. And so, have a good day. I love you. Remember not to give up in the dating journey of your life. Don't give up. Just like my rose bush is going to have to reposition, you might need to reposition yourself to meet that right guy. Reposition yourself. Gather the data you need to make an informed decision. Know what you want. Look at all those rose bushes. You have to choose one. How do you get all these beautiful roses down to the one that is good for you? If you have not subscribed to Church Girls Want to Get Married Too, please be sure to do so. I love you. Have a wonderful day. And remember, do not die in the winter of your dating journey. Do not give up in the winter of your dating journey, because after winter, there is spring and life. Have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye-bye. Last view of my beautiful rose bush. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? Yes. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love you, my darling sister. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.